Story time. I went to church on New Year's high as fuck and I met Common. Let me tell y'all what happened. I'm from Chicago. I go to Trinity on 95th Street. Every year on New Year's, we have what's called Midnight Watch Service where you pray in the New Year, right? Now, my mama was going, but I did not have plans on going. I had a friend that I had linked up with, like, yeah, we finna go to this party. On the way to the party, we blowing woods. I mean, we blowing them down. Do you hear me? We get to the little function, you know what I'm saying? It's cute little setup, but then niggas get to shooting outside. Motherfuckers like, yep, party over. Y'all gotta go. So, of course, I'm looking at my friend like, all right, plan B. What we finna do? You know what I'm saying? New Year's, you know what I'm saying? We outside. We dangling. Friend like, I'm finna shoot this move. Where you want me to drop you off at? Drop me off? So now I'm blue as fuck because I'm higher than giraffe pussy right now. And on top of that, I smell like. Now, knowing all my other friends, they probably already out, drunk, sloppy. They not answering no phones, no text messages, none of that. So I'm just like, well, guess I'm gonna have to go back to church. At least I'm gonna have a ride back to the crib. In my head, I know this shit just finna go back. So I'm already knowing it's finna be a problem. But at this point, we need deep in, so I'm like, fuck it. Now, mind you, the house where we was at, where this party was at, it's like maybe 15, 20 minutes away from the church. My friend like, you might as well get even higher because you know you finna deal with some bullshit. I'm like, you're right. Spark it up, bucko. Alright, so we pull up, we finish the wood, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, maybe I'ma just air out a little bit. Mind you, it's like almost 12 o'clock. So I'm like, cool, I'm not gonna be here for that long. Now, when they pray in the New Year, the prayer be like longer than altar call. But for the people who go to church, y'all know altar call prayers be like fucking 10 minutes. Well, this one is like longer than that. So I'm like, okay, cool. You know, usually people just, you know, after the prayer, they get there, you know, hey, girl, you know, whatever. All right, I'm finna go turn up. Peace out. So I air out for a few minutes, but it's Chicago, so it's cold as hell. I'm not standing outside for that long now. But then I peed, everybody in the lobby stop moving, their head go down. Boom. Okay, cool. The prayer started. I'm finna come inside. That was dumb because the whole time while people's eyes was closed and their head was down, they smelling me from. Okay, so I walk inside, people head down, their eyes closed, but they smelling me. So, you know, I'm guilty. I'm standing there, I'm trying to, you know, fit in, close my eyes, put my head down, right? I'm low-key like this, right? Like, he might look at me. So at this point, I'm too nervous to just keep my eyes closed because I feel like people looking at me. You know, you can feel that. So I'm just looking down, and then I look to my left on my peripheral. Somebody look at me. I look at them looking at me. I'm like... So now at this point, I got the whole lobby lit up. And if y'all ever been inside Trinity, y'all know that lobby is not small. Now in my mind, it's a bad idea to walk through the sanctuary because everybody fucking know me. Grew up in this church, my mama a soloist, everybody fucking knows me. I'm like, bet, I'm just finna camp out by the door so, you know, the air when people going in and out, it could kind of, you know, air me out some and then I could watch for my mama to come out. Because I had texted her and told her, like, Mom, I'm coming back to church, I'm gonna ride to the crib with you. But she was going to my auntie house to go turn up. Mama took all fucking day to come out, so I had to go inside to look for her ass. Now I'm pissed. Okay, so I'm standing here getting smelled by everybody, wondering like, why are people not coming out the sanctuary? I look in the sanctuary because I walk up to the two main entrance doors and Common is in the pulpit with a microphone. You know how he do his little bop before he get to rapping because, you know, they playing music or whatever. This nigga is up here rapping. So, of course, everybody jamming, they vibing and shit. And I'm like, I'm trying to go home. So it's teenagers and stuff, like my friends and stuff that I know. They're coming out. They see me. I look high. I smell high. They give me a hug and they like, you smell amazing. Okay, so Common do his A and B selection, right? And I'm like, okay, cool. I wasn't really thinking about it. But he's socialized. I had went and stood back by the door so that I could air out. But then I'm like, I want a picture with Common. So he's walking towards us, you know, other people getting their pictures and stuff. So he gets to where I'm at, which is right by the stairs on the left-hand side. I'm like, hey, Common, can I get a picture? He like, yeah, come on. I go stand next to him and he put his arm around me. Okay, part 5. So I'm like, yeah, Common, can I get a picture? He like, yeah, you know, that's cool. Mind you, Common is 6 feet tall. I am 5'4.5". He come over to where I'm at. He put his arm around me, right? And then he look at me like, now mind you, I look at him and I'm looking high as fuck, right? I'm like, we take the picture and he like, you know you at church, right? Yeah, this was an accident, big dog. He like, all right, well, Happy New Year. Be safe. So after all that, my mama still ain't came out the sanctuary. So now I gotta go in the sanctuary. I walked past so many deacons who was looking at me like, I finally found my mama and she is pissed. She like, yo, stay. I'm like, well, do you got some snacks? Cause I'm hungry. Baby, that car ride to my auntie house was silent. But when I got there, I fucked them chicken wings up and went to... Okay, so this happened on like a Christmas break from college. And I graduated college in 2015. So the quality of my camera was garbage. However, I do got these pictures from church. And the facial expressions were pretty consistent. Alright, so this comment in Reverend Moss, and as y'all can see, this says August 3rd of 2008. So another picture of comment at church. And more or less, this is the comment that I got when he was like, realizing that I smell like. So, yeah. Turn that head to the side. And this how Big Dog was looking at me like, you know you at church, right? So while I don't got the picture from that exact night, there you go. But no, I come and be at New Year's watch service, like, you know, every so often. So yeah, there you go.